our radio Pure 95.7 of so and our content and video so obenya Facebook no o search Pure FM TV na chese one monitor say the jodi no enso besi akwa pemfa and asia no de modru emfa the legend Dr. Kwame Dinkra one aye the team no the Pure Morning Drive no e de abaka ma yenso ekuta baton no ye be sori so agese aye 12:30 abeje mu pe na be shows enso aba na de akabia no what the hunsam enso etimi e de abramo amajafo atena se wa say Christian e wa Max wona Asian enso atena so beto munyina anka emra wo mu e papa ensemi no kama enso etimi de amaye sounds and I am producers no led by Jacob Achusebe and Mrantia no aye Bright Owusunom Clifford Darling Paul munyina e wa hase omubua ama bibia etimi aye kama no pena se bi e kwode ama Joan and afi e chare besma komataroma and wo hu yen e wo Facebook and YouTube channels ne so a ye di show no enso e ba bi Andrew so wusu ubetia frame Andy Casdas metremu ne e ama chairman Bright Kankambo di chabo enso e kan ho de nin ne di jwadi nyina enso e ba sere ya ne hihye ne titi di ka kwa mono ne na yakofa mono ne nsem no e ba free sabre ko de e ye FIFA World Cup no nkoma na e koso don't forget so ye di World Cup no nkoma transfers no eno so emu aye na ye ba ko ne de hu nsem nyina enso e ba bra ye di amono ne nsem no enso e ba benim se ne duru se ya na national teams obi aguso urban friendly matches na so obi e prepare the games na ba na we nyame ado a ye wo the next 8 days and I said the next 9 days now World Cup nations invite first game on the 11th of June and first game no Mexico and South Africa game no enso European the FIFA World Cup na ye be near the fisam no area to also the Black Stars of Ghana ewo friendly game ba kwa ye born ne ya ni Wolves ewo Cardiff City Stadium na ye be heard said the name enso Asia proud to the game no ye dey ka be catch him say finally by so on the 1st of June and omuhwenim said the new coach Carlos Queiroz ebe naming the final 26-man squad for the FIFA World Cup na enra minim say na Ghana focus so omu twen duro bia na dwono and ye hu say FNM enso release a list ewo omu various handles I who say no the team Black Stars enso de FIFA World Cup no na ebe sa 26 players a Ghana e de ko enra mo na mo monitor Pure Morning Sports me de tuja say information and I pick it from Sunday and I do the Benina and it's a branch friends Alexander Joku Shawotis wa mese World Cup na mema enyo na Joku and 26 players about no Joku din any list ne nyina and it's Alexander Joku Epra and nti a branch ya usina kan Edema Pafos Lakasen wanom eno matimi afrene so me replace Abrantia friends say Joku e wo team dem na 26 players no already near afre 28 enti akansa mienu ana na ebe free mo na Mekai Sana chairman kan come dey no ataka say ohwe listen abana ono ehu say two goalkeepers and ebe free mo Riverson and Solomon Agbasi likely say on be free list Agbasi edi enka the final 26-man squad no dem coach Carlos Queiroz edi atuya say Agbasi no 26 players no nidi enka onemum eno nkyerɛ Agbasi return to Ghana obeka team ne ho na ono so akọ because say changes numbers na almost FIFA say 26 players in the UC nemum yadia no your player onukuta 27th AJC and he is Solomon Agbasi DNT and a coach Carlos Queiroz take such a decision ya the some eba and no coach no I want a pre-match conference where the kai area to yes and Ghana any rules e wa yonkufa kensia ya the airpm so coach no e a press conference no na questions need ebi call no so pa ebi emperiphobia influencing the decision any idea na answer questions no in a very more professional way yeah you know some and our press conference no only captain of the side Jordan Ayew and a call na Jordan and so say we kra enso du tuja yeah dey nyina ho komo enso ebremu e wo dwumadino si team camp no enema eguso ekoso e ba bia mo ahwe said the University Black Stars of Ghana swear say Benjamin Asare eko due to the inclusion Black Stars squad ni mo no simple Ghana eko na your bought just 3 matches near Sanso return here how to folk anya krano around $250,000 esika has ensa ebetiaka because of Benjamin Asare inclusion Black Stars yen team nemo ni nyina ho nsɛm de ba no pay ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadi ne so na mame found to as a Ghana secure 1,000 tickets for fans and according to the sports minister Honorable Kofi Idi Adams a confirm said 1,000 tickets secure edema a Ghanaians over Kwakwe game and ra any bebo mampanyini and worker say Ora Emwa say yes supporters from Ghana do makono emwa to one to day ombe say omwa and so Kwakwe support at team Kofi Adams and so again I reject claims of illegal World Cup ticket sales na osiwe no ebe transparent emuba da fine amubia ehunhere nema enso esiatiem Mediama Sporting Club ebe represent Ghana ewo the CAF Champions League na omo announce a new partnership with the Hope Brand company na omo keti Asante Kodokono say efri nyame adman next season kono and they be provided a jerseys training kits any idea Mediama Sporting Club and so a bit where you see and tini na honsem no ye the air bano pay e wo dwumadi na shane some do pi and we fear aboabo no a ye dini na and so at airba again yes songs am watching e wakwaba and the by dwumadi na se be sorry so 12:30 na ambitious and so etumi e dia ba abajafo ha mame nkoma so na afeni emfa nkoma no and so and sheshe so kama e wo home. So Christian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andy.
Bibia boko de.
Oh, nyame adum bibia de din na so e.
Nyankopo adum.
Oh,
bibia so fine. Bibia.
You sunenra information now peki say one of our reliable center backs. May no go to the World Cup no. Abam.
Yeah.
Tino. The Emi say Ghana is going to the World Cup without our two center back partnership. To be available, BBNCA. Na Ghana a lineup. Two players are only trusted center backs. We are now going to the World Cup without them. It's going to the World Cup no. You be a new two center back partnership. West of it. Ye nim center back ni mumienu I bebo at the World Cup no. Why the be leader at the back? Medical catcher. Say teams are prepared to win the World Cup. And prepared say World Cup on the year. You can say ba prepared no. Can close their eyes and name their starting 11. Barely about we are an essay. And a second, I can't World Cup will start on the 11th.
Yeah.
9 days to the World Cup. About the pass most Ghanaians beat me and them Ghana starting 11. And we have 9 days to the World Cup. Now you find it difficult naming your starting 11. Naturally, say team no any prepared for the World Cup. I am not a prophet of doom. And I mean we say Ghana beko na edenim guase de beba. But World Cups are nyina no. The Ghana enye prepared for the World Cup no eyi. World Cups na nyina no. From the 2006, 2010, 2014, 2022 anyway no. The Ghana enye prepared crown anyway.
Based on your coaching issue now.
Coaching issue.
Okay.
Team Nankasa issue.
Injuries na bano issue. The time na Sake Otwado. Any time na appointed a new coach. Any the players assembled. Any injuries are hitting some key players of our national team no. I'm a team no enye prepared for the World Cup. Share the last World Cup na no. Ghana enye kudus for the World Cup now. Ebian Kentime win game. Let's go back and watch any Korea game ni bim. Any Korea na yeshe almost 3-2 no. Kudus eshe 2 goals on that day o. And a Salisu eshe 1 goal. In fact, Kudus second goal no share no. Sa ko hwe Inaki Williams miss na ampa ebobo wa klase no. Ye friend ampa ho. Go different air kick. Ball ni ba no. And Inaki Williams air kick ampa ho
ene beto Mohamed Kudus na so a or converted my winning against 3-2 against South Korea. And that was the only game we won at the World Cup. Now we are missing Mohamed Kudus. To worsen our case, yen 2 center back of Salisu Enejiku is not going to this World Cup. Now in the area, Tembia position bia football no say a team, but position bia individual. Right back number 1 elbow or your right back, left back own elbow. Your number 6 one elbow number 6, number 8 wingers no baby a partnership. Say we no bibo now tin ho ase no center back and on a friend center back partnership. 4 and 5. You may be very good individually. Say Bia Andy a very good center back. Mensu be a very good center back. But see any partnership we cannot form a very good A team. So partnership no yemfa one day na build you. Partnership no mobam ho cha, then you begin to understand yourself, then you form that center back partnership. And then Black Stars going to the World Cup 11 days to the start of the World Cup no Black Stars center back partnership, and one of the key areas of a team center back partnership. Ghana center back partnership no you don't know, I don't know, Maswa doesn't know. And the Emijani said goalkeeper ne adene kono ne sure Mimijidi said Benjamin Asari may start all our games. Benjamin Asari no nesenka Benjamin Asari Echo World Cup no obehia a proper protection. Ye call 2006 World Cup no ne ebo olele abaso but she players are neji olele nim players better na ema olele a protection na Sami Osei-Kuffour ene John Mensah ye Sami Osei-Kuffour free mu no ye de Sheila Iliasu de be shemu the entire Sheila Iliasu enya confidence to play and say onya John Mensah bia Andy no ye experience to guide him. Okay, Barcelona ekofa Gerard Piqué bae no enenka wanya Puyol and guidina enka Piqué be feli. Barcelona etutu na nia no call Manchester United. Gerard Piqué no na Manchester United abe fere fi Barcelona academy. Abra United for NUC no. Ena Pep kofa de bae. And imagine senka Alba no enenka oni Paul Kubasi bia no fi academy na ebebo a ekebefa. But Piqué bae no now our experienced center back in Puyol o man the guidelines any guidance. Now say hey me Oshobona ya pay attention to small details. Arsenal any PSG game no mo boy no Luis Kelly ebe she mfimfi no ye be start game no Luis Kelly me who say Abraham defend the Clan Rice e dey inside to no komu a and the all man the confidence e chere the obeye ayakoda, but he needed obi oye experience to guide him in that game. We are not going to the World Cup with a new goalkeeper only the first World Cup appearance. We are going to get a new center back partnership. Worst of it, 2006, not my Kilesi team anymore, defenders nanim. 2010, now my Kilesi defenders nanim. Esi any one more, now Antonia nine. Even when the center back get exposure, near a proper ADM one, and the normal master team no a proper shield. But now we need any. The Saya Mija, a Yamiya Kran say, you call 2006 World Cup. John Mensah, Sami Osei-Kuffour, a quite a mistake. If I always a game, Kuffour played well, you need to know. Kuffour need John Mensah partnership, no, top notch. But Sami Osei-Kuffour made a mistake, gave a pass, a bad pass. To one cry, ya Quinta La Quinta, and a Kobo Bonnie share the code 2-0. Next game, why the Kuffour Trancheno, one a buy.
Shila Eliasu.
No, a local player. National Eliasu. No, ya Santi Kotoko player. The next game na ye bona ye left back. Near say a honyeno. Ye hear your placement, you know, and ye sakofa Habib Muhammeda. No, ye King Faisal player. And they Salisu ni ho, Jikuni honum. But coaches, you know, any confidence, ye fa a local player from the local scene to replace our two centre back. Blasters here, Blasters titini na no. There were certain department. Maso ne local players who the back line. Mekai 1992, Senegal 92. Senegal 92 no, virtually the back line in no, ne local players who. Back line na rebo Senegal 92 no, virtually local players. But we have now gotten to the stage and penifone no e ho sere. Try not to admit say league no form. But say also league ni ye papa. Blasters call up will expose you. Obi obetre baby ah. Any who asere I catch Ghana for you now say the Ghana Premier League is one of the best in Africa no. Okasa asemna ebia onye true to yourself. Ebia ofa ne say Ghana for nyina agimi to make me can asem we ama Ghana for nyina agiedi. But a do Blasters call up when you make such a statement, Blasters call up will expose you. Here there is no Salisu, there is no Jiku. But Yentimi scanning through the local league. And at least one centre back. Me say in previous times, Biana, yepe a centre back, aber replace a foreign based player, be on Timi Mano. Andy, now you look in the local scene. The replacement was always the local scene. And then, Wana Ekofano. Kakrano so enya omo so ane ke betimi take time abedi omo up to this stage, you know. Razak Simpson mewa. There was a certain time I will call him to the national team.
Yeah.
He played against South Africa and he actually played well. What happened afterwards? Yan friend biem. And they has league no boy, you know. Now has best department there.
Almost centre backs.
Centre backs actually.
Ali Mohammed,
Eric Osasibi. But say untimi for Ali Mohammed. And I untimi for Kevin Osasibi. Having played so well this season there. Now we catch them say league now wo bono. A league unyidi die wo.
Nanye ye league ya ye national team you say ya na goal scoring a problem. Yes, you a player in one match with Michel 6 goals. And so still there is no confidence. Yeah, catch the coach and he say we have this player on the J top scorer of Ghana.
In the game, say centre backs in the day. Untimi influence you. They play so. Among numbers from Bibiano, maybe genuine. Kevin Osasibi, Timwa consider the least number of goals. Timwa had the best defensive team in the league, in the just ended league. You know, has folk. But in Nigeria, say one of their centre backs. Ebetimi run the Blasters in I could replace the two injured centre backs. Now when they confirm Derek Lucasen. Lucasen were 30 years old. Were 30 years. The advantage for Ghana was the last year this year Champions League, you know, he played for Pafos.
Only David Louis.
Yeah, Obama Pafos. And I think that Pafos 8 games on board was a Pafos unqualified. Share Air Champions League face now. Pafos eto so I think say they place around 26. Tomonya air qualification. But 8 matches are on board in he played in all those matches. He actually scored 1 goal. He's a 30-year-old player and the Unyani debut, the first call up to the Blasters was when Blasters played against Austria. And they only one as our centre back partnership.
Maxwell, metie kakra de free ho na afie no yakofa yamono ne nsem de yabana mu mo montie na Black Star squad na 26 players no eno na me de ba na Maxwell enso de kakra de yabana afie no de yamono ne nsem no e de to so now 3 goalkeepers from Benjamin Asari, Lawrence Atizigi and Joseph Anan are the 3 goalkeepers. Coach Carlos Queiroz said omo World Cup no defenders no Abdul Baba Rahman, Gideon Mensah, Malvin Senaye, Ali Seidu, Abdul Mumin, Jerome Puku, Jonas Ajeti, Kojo Opon Pepra, and Derek Lacassin. Midfielders no, Elisha Owusu, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sibu, Augustine Boache, honestly your friend, Caleb Rinchi, and Abdul Fattah Isaku. One by forwards no, Kamal Din Sulemana, Christopher Bunsuba, Ernest Nyama, Antoine Semenyo, Brandon Thomas Asante, Kwabena, Prince Kwabena Edu, Inaki Williams, and Jordan Ayew. These are the players Ghana Eddie Omoko World Cup now as it stands now. Coach and say Agbesi the 27th player. We must say Omu Amfananka the official 26, but he will still be part of the team. Mami tell kakra na yen farm on Instagram because Black Stars them dey and they besa ka because he sounds so game on there. Ti ye behwe ne akenya.
Well, Ghana, I mean, if you say a problem behind it, because World Cup near bebo. See, our concentration should be how they will get prepared for the World Cup. That's it. All other issues for me, I think, say MY. Because this squad ain't to for Bianco can be. Or more prep, or more my way. World Cup is the bebo. So those in camp, and we need to support them. Coach, they making sure that you do the writing underline. Because Ghanaians don't like doing the right thing, but they want right results. Meaning whoever taught Ghanaians that. Andy, you don't do the right thing. Even the right thing, you have to do it at the right time to get a right result. But in Ghana, we don't believe in doing the right thing, but we believe in getting results. That has been our problem. Okay. The timing of the coach, you know, they were aware. They knew. Said time and now coaching they ban short, but they came here and told the Ghanaians or more the top level coach be grab by just say Ghana ball for the year at coach way is that not what Ghana penny for FA for the catcherewa. So other than Ghana form penny for now is 10 out the catcher said the timing of the coach, so it will affect the World Cup. How many coaches? They be coaching it, not coaching it, not coaching it, Nefe coaching it, Nefe Fuyane Kofa coach no money and the Brian or Master San or Master, the same people. And so we are not doing anything to change that narrative, and that has been the problem. And so coaching the Edumano Pompo Bay. I saw those I caught to say, but if we do an open or Abro Adrian, open poet, a big crown or back on which me are command results. It's when me and ring get a panic button. But what I say, for now we should the N2 quality, no, and so a problem, yes, and the team that way. How many do you know 5 other Ghanaian players somewhere and Kaibi or Mobe fit in more? Inti ubenge 1 or 2, 3. Inti be 80 or 90% squad the day call. And one of the able to be the ako. And injuries no so no be anaye. Injuries they are part of the game. These are players ne prepare. Inti ye ni hwe be. It's the only thing we need to do is to focus. The coach knew say the only friend you'll be to make the RA team no. Your friends Mexico no, any Wales no. And Mexico the coach na anko. And those who employ the coach are by. Bekatre so the age. Ebi obofu plane. Obebre no kwa no afa.
Later don't catch say under 23.
Later some say under 23. Into the no nka ho. Until they knew, and the coach also knew, said the only game of which me about the Aqua World Cup, any Wales. Has the coach complained? No. So why are we complaining? Why are we complaining? Eduma nyeni ya mo bi eduma, any ya money scan, the money eduma no. Meaning so what they are making us here because the same coach is all corner and the quarter or semi-final. He's going to be a hero in Ghana. Anybody who doubted this coach will be attacked, and that's why I make him So we should allow the coach to do the job. And who they are not in 2010, Michael Essien anchor World Cup meboa. AFCON also your players be Brankobi. By a AFCON final, yes, also called World Cup quarter final. It's a bit max for me and say obi pra no be niwa. It's an opportunity for someone else to rise. Because in going forward, no, Sabo is here for Mubi no, they are going to be the future of your team. And I'm it's a penny for so more prepare then we get a strong team. Because Syria players in be a plan, I can assure you it's a World Cup here. At least we 1, 2 or 3 players be or ombe sign it. Se Ghana nya de krandi ombe sign ma. There will be players are able to make the Ghana ye why they at so in going forward. So that is in any case, some players all team because to say Cameroon no okay national team no mumbo be ma nti ye mmobo Ghana Becca say because those players are no more, are we not play? We are going to play. Just as Cameroon did. Most of the key players decided to AFCON. Coach ni father team build you je cap no. Until big rank senior players no kwa command je cap. So sometimes it might be a blessing in disguise. But players in the Sandy or man account. And finally on Agbesi. Agbesi there's a way fair. I wouldn't even drop it. You can't drop him. But on say coach no metena so him the India. Me say Obefed he doesn't know the players that much. And he has to fall on his assistant to give him an idea how the whole thing is. And I believe that the squad no, the assistants ne wahano and a board money, and he wouldn't want to do a thing. Now quite to say bia the trust one assistants no mono anyhow. But a coach nanga so nyayan ko be drop it and some catch us and they are not okay with him. And Agbesino Andy asema making. Yeah, waha. Don't be surprised that the next World Cup Agbesino, but not see if we World Cup, but within a year or two he'll be Ghana's number one. Because sorry age, you know, it was Rokakra. And now he's on his way down. And Anna cannot be trusted. It's a goalkeeper that can be trusted since and going for a Agbesi. Also make us say training or moving in our goalkeeper's trainer. Obia Debbie Agbesi better one too. I say excellent. On to me in him. Go on the Asari DBT Agbesi say Asari ni san in bo ni bibo. I say no modern keepers no prepare ball like a class I wrote the count. But Agbesini is a very good goalkeeper. And see coach, you know, the fact that na count so no other it means that he's going to be part of coaching the project in going forward. Maybe after the World Cup in going forward. So the qua or be understudy. It will give him a lot of experience. The feel and everything is there. And believe you me, if this coach say will be stay going forward, now Agbesi is going to be a key member. Me Agbesi beginning of the season, na minimum bebre. But me who ni training, and I catch me dalin po video me catch boy we say hweni yo betu Benjamin Asare and hweni yo kroba betu no. E oba house on Benjamin Drew baby no. Who said Didi Dramani also had the same problem. Say bia Agbesi ne be da na say Benjamin say oh ye fair den say Agbesi no be draw because he has everything. Say Agbesi or danya me say o modern crack account. Na on training in the near future, but the way things are going, you know, coach in the Epenase, but Nigerian and why in going forward, Nandi, obeying a place in that team.
Mirase Maxwell and I face Christian Ebasaba, so because Ghana, ever match and then Chibanafi, you rag him Nafi squad, no, you do him come for your common and the latest Nina and Benra, Mami Fancy international friendly matches at Mekosora, Bulgaria, Elusu 1 Edema Montenegro, Sansona Maldives, and Sulusu 1 Edema Afghanistan, Slovakia, 2 Emma Malta, Etibaco, Emma. One came across no Norway, Wamusha Emma Sweden at Timbaco Brantia, your friend is a George Strand last and able to good, and a player friends and news Esha Wangwa Brantana, your friends Isaac Orinya Consolation Baco, Edema Sweden, almost national team now, the other ones and Emma Elwood Medinus elsewhere, no Turkey, Wamu Esha and 9 Emma North Macedonia, Wamu Anti Austria Shabaco, Emma Tunisia, Anti Colombia Share 3, Emma Costa Rica Forum and Swatibaco, the Attorney General, a Brantia friends Davison Sanchez and Yago, Luis Diaz and Yago, and Branche Francis Suarez, one on side about Quick Piece of Onsembler, yet Emma Edward Modernus and now much Canada for share 2, Emma Uzbekistan for anti games Abasono, Mame Fantukas and 4 p.m. Croatia, one and Belgium, Georgia, Ebo, Romania, Morocco, and Madagascar, Wolves, and Ghana is 6:45, and I said, Hong Komositia, yet on some Emma and so would you pay. Eno area to maminko ensem more na yenin komeko eye FIFA World Cup nsem no yedini nan enso atimi de benam mama eye sa list way enom eye highest paid athletes the year 2022 and the 2026 way mamin fantuga sem na eye alisa ye twa mo kakesia pa 2026 no mamin fantuga se Cristiano Ronaldo for the 4th year in a row. Ronaldo also eye the highest paid athlete enso we are say Ronaldo anytime your footballer 222 million pounds and a Ronaldo 2026 the onya Mame Fantu himself a boxer sorry Abrantia Francis so Canelo Alvarez a boxer one and a toss number 2 126 million pounds and an insetimika Leo Messi and a toss number 3 with a footballer 104 million pounds and a Leo Messi in insetimika number 4 LeBron James and a LBJ basketball player 103 million pounds and what over friends from the town a baseball player 95 million pounds Steve Curry a basketball player 93 million pounds John Ram a golfer or 80 million pounds Karim Benzema a footballer 77 million pounds Kevin Durant a basketball player 77 million and a branch here your friend is a Lewis Hamilton a Formula 1 driver 74 million pounds and an isa 8 million so top 10 listener footballers a woman Ronaldo Messi and Karim Benzema and a latest and so toja ya don't some mamu and so what mama Senegal because coach na your friend is a Papa Tell and when you name in the final 26 Senegal and so the kind name 28 said you Ghana di kayano I'm name 28 man a provisional squad mama Fentigas and run a coach no when you are selected 26 too and you free a list my branch your friend is Mustafa Mbao any player friends earlier aya Kamara their coach and from Uncle World Cup ni mama Fentigas a list that you can Senegal one and so aya one aya country Africa and so goalkeepers no Edward Mendy Ekobi Mori aya Diawe Kobi and a branch your friends said Diouf on your goalkeeper one and so Kobi defenders no aya Khalidou Koulibaly Musa Niakate Samson Mamadou Sarr Chelsea Akrano aya Abdullah aya Sheikh and so Kobi a branch your friends said Kripin Diata Antoine aya Mendy Ismail aya Jacobs Samson El Haji Malik Diouf Afe Idrissa Gana Guy Lamine aya Kamara aya Papa Guy Samson ana Papa Matasa Habib Diarra aya Bara aya Ndiaye Samson Pat aya Sise Kobi Sadio Mane Ekobi Ismail Assar aya Eleman Ndiaye Eche aya Nicholas Jackson Abrantia Francis Sharif Diaye Bamba aya Diang Ibrahim Mbaye any aya Asani aya Diao way aya the final 28 aya players coach our friends some aya Papa Tiao and so they call walk up na one some yet Aaron and so walk up no mami AT&T aya stadium no America na yenko report I mean say Canada one venue NFL no and a taco so hopa mami Fentigas according to Penny4 almost a stadium way ako under a year renovations said ya Ghana ya tire renovations but one time who changes name our AT&T a stadium no almost spend $350 million and a day upgrade a stadium no I'm gonna suit a walk up a status no na a funny part 94,000 diamond and say ever hosting a 9 matches including a semi-final game ever walk up no the state of AT&T Stadium no I don't know what we know wamu aye bibia kama ama menoka say venue no enswetima ya ready for Nyankopo ya duma walk up matches eno enswetima ana sebetima ko ready kan edi aso say ebe hosting 9 aye games and so walk up na say abako ebe semi-final aye game into stadium ni emra na ye na NFL aye pitch no who said ye see it afi amasan so develop the kama amana baba ye football pitch no who said ye name enso sitie enom later shaba ye the one sem mamu ewo dwumade no so na mamenya rival words kakra because England Ghana ye rivals ewo the same group ewo FIFA aye World Cup and England our national team no free aye England and so free UK edio mani chirem enso ewo aye America na mami England players no ewo Florida and no pay wamu akwa drew omo kwasho mu preparations na say na omo train Ghana and the England players no including omo coach our friend Thomas Tuchel wamu nyina enso atimi aba eno ya wo ha ya the one sem mamu enso odwumo sanra otun se obi abo ni t-shirt England kama and no mdi kodru enso Florida wamu kwa train Ghana for the World Cup no mami fa we ento say players omo ko no report I mean second is these players woman ewo aye extra 1 week and on betu join the camp abranche friends of Declan Rice Bukayo Saka Nani Madueke and of Eberech Eze amode enka aye players enra omko maya na say omko piem enso ewo aye Florida omonka ho because omobo final last Saturday ewo UEFA Champions League omo aye extra 1 week say omon fan rest nyankopon ya aduma later and as our boys no enso be kwa America no ba ko join omo teammates no eno aye de tia ehun sem nyina de mo enso ewo dwumade ne sanope enso aye ngata England omo national team no omo base ewo Miami ewo no mko akọ base nti Sir Declan Saka aye Madueke ene Eze enso be kwa Miami after mo holidays no eno aye de ba hun sem no yet emamu enso wo dwumade ne na England wo mo nya the announcement about 26 players over the World Cup no obia jersey number ya de ba ma no nyankopon ya aduma enem 3 p.m. Sorry, 3 p.m. UK time, around by 1 p.m. Ghana time, and obia jersey number ninsa ebetiaka and I announcement what about ya don't some emamu ewo jumede ne sana pay yanko the French national team as well na yanko ko din ko mama brantia ya friend say William Saliba Arsenal defender no onu say coach friend some Didier Deschamps eton say the friend ewo the French national team name after nano Champions League final and beto you some William Saliba akonya knock report I mean second is obekwa akoye test name almost test no HS a back issue and a Saliba and so anya name good news ewom and some infamous when back issue no almost intimate preventive player no man join a national team for the World Cup many reports and then Abranche Francis Saliba ever joining a teammates no ever Clemfontaine na onu say that doctors now say so no man will be arrest will be here and son of France about first game ever World Cup na say enti aye Saliba ebe ko World Cup na ba Saliba enti min contribute wo mo de aye Kamavinga and ebe replace no ba cho their doctors no answer them as a back issue enye no kubia enom aye Demete mame aye France aye players na kasa no omo training session course no some managers no enso ema France supporters enso ba aye training grounds so na omo biem aye Garafana edema players na omo ko training pitch ne so no na so review ya to was na baby abehu N'Golo Kante we players na can obi aba no anso no obi enso pese hu no but N'Golo Kante there na so unia enso atete baby Kante adri ewo wi ase still ase hu Kante oyobi ota afere there even a time na so person odi ti na still many pana be hia no omo body din eye Kante na just N'Golo enso epeso odi nanim ekosie eno aya branch friends N'Golo Kante area den 70 France enso aya seta wo mo so prepare ye ba train data wam ever free aya Clemfontaine edio mani achemu enso ewa America no makoto preparations na so enom aya jete mamenko enkopiemo ewo ayem ade Brazil for camp na yenu kom enra mamen fan to get aya CBF mpelifo before say Brazil national team no eba be free amonso aya Brazil edio mani achem ewa America omo players no enso ba aya CBF aya Salazar omo museum ba bia Brazil for age trophies omo de question no omo 20 and as a players of World Cup no omo nyina enso eko ayesa and as omo aye museum ho na Brazil unse ye ka omaya World Cup no waje drop aye Brazil 5 times and omaje aye FIFA World Cup and omo players no including Neymar nom aye Vinicius Junior nom aye Matheus aye Cunha ne boys na ka no omo enso ko museum enti ansa na mbako no muni kai enko obra Brazil yenso yatimi abo trophies we yaji Neymar say yaji bia the last time Brazil AJ World Cup way back Japan Korea 2002 not as a Brazil for alcohol so many years I went to me into Murray never say I was a World Cup na mo kono mo de trophy no ABC baby am Murray replace no boys no Brazil boys no and no your mobile phone hey Alisson Becker and I din and we say the inside was it including jerseys at Brazil for their coordinator wom enso just some de ni nyina hyehyɛ aye museum coming to collection emu affair ora na what media motivating no inspire Samu ko Rafinha oyo Bruno Guimaraes monkoje World Cup no Fabra Casemiro nom any boys na ko Gelson Bremer monkoje World Cup no Enfamra enom ayatia yade unsam ensuri tuja mame 2 Brazilian players two Arsenal players, Gebro and a Fabrantia friends and Martinelli. Enra, Yasporte our airport, our Heathrow. Na Jajans Enra and a normal fly, and so I join our teammates no our America. And a Gebro Maga is defender no, and a Gebro I am Martinelli and Arsenal supporters. Chesham Abudia Amunte Arsenal supporters no, and from Amulusu Champions League final store, and Kwafonigus Air Germany. Na Emra, we spot Gebro so about the final penalty. Emma PG for the Jacob. Nemum Emra almost spotting players no, not just Obia a selfie. Obia so many players no extra pictures. I will hit through and our airport war. We want to show Arsenal Jesus Nekama and when they welcome a place. Say goodbye. Say Omo Konomo will show me wall. I will walk up no and I am Maguires and Martinelli and you don't some Ansudi Tuja. I will Jumedu so PG supporter bako na bebachoma me ni picture no na maximum ndi akoye PSG fan bako eso akoye new tattoo because PSG aje Champions League no nim tattoo akoye ye Emra Gebro Maguires ebo penalty no man fasoro no enu ne tattoo ena branch na akoye edi ato ne nantu na se Gebro na on some no club to just Arsenal supporters after so say penalty no almost see the jerseys netono akosoro by 350%. Nemon PSG fan we dey akoya no akoya branch no aye ne tattoo say emra say penalty no tattoo and why edi ato ne nantu kama into a sort of way and one person they celebrate and I report about to ja yeah there was some mamu and so much more tattoo than I was yeah there was some mamu no mamin confirm a story me di kadebe to weeks ago and I'm back out say Jerona for coach na your friend some Michelle opinion on IS form episode ba IS for episode with Adjuano na dem ora your friend say Michelle mamin fa him and to ja said the report am in Saka and he said deal no I done deal no I confirmed former Girona coach no wa complete former steps no kasem ono any coach over coachy Bobo conference ayas and so Netherlands and no ayo penyero any general some and 20 reported a story no I confirmed the next story mama opinion friends Anthony Iriola says Liverpool and a slot acquired na last that's a Saturday we confirm yes and a slot acquired na me catch say report I mean second is Anthony Iriola and omedi adwon enso etimi da no mama fa we entuja so from Saturday no airba story no 100% confirmed says yes in the last 48 hours and come akosopa meetings enso etimi akoso enche what is free anakwe Liverpool anya confirm is Anthony Iriola and your new coach am sure amani nwa and a reporter nso ba yet mamu ewo dwumede so Eric Garcia Barcelona player so say report I mean second is yes the Barca for no Jules Koundé omo person oko yes Barca for no person with offers for Jules Koundé nyan say coach Francis Felix yes when you confidence in Garcia say Jules Koundé acquired the position as right back no Abronte France Eric Garcia ebeti occupy that position kama obeti abonu aboni even that better than the Jules Koundé enso yem edema Barca team no enti Jules Koundé team the eba Barca for the beton enum Jamin Saka wudru aya Bayern Munich team no mama Abronte your friend Ismail Siabari na mamenko Ismail Siabari emra Morocco and Senegal enso ebo aya AFCON final okay player now okofa Edouard Mendy ne tawo akotugu no oni Ismail Siabari report am in second and yes the Bayern Munich team on no Anthony Gordon am sent yanka yes amanya Gordon player on person am dey replace Gordon ko pe winger and Ismail Siabari was second edema PSG Eindhoven Netherlands Germany say am team no enso wie Siabari ebe join Bayern Munich club no eno German Saka na mami Abronte France Malo Gusto right back at Chelsea. Mina reports Enzo Maresca dey opes where Chelsea for no enko no mabudo. Onu say Enzo Maresca ya na be told say waka to Man City for amonto Enzo Fernandez and famano go when Fernandez no onya na obetimi ayuso ne cover and na that sorry ya yes was Saka chon say even Manchester City on the right side of defense the player on your right back and elbow Abranchena one elbow right back am Abrante friends Nunez no on your right back. Sir, right back, Papa. Malo Gusto ho. Now, so yes, what German one is on the crown him some Man City for Equatia 31 million pounds. I won't Sabeka. Malo Gusto. No other I Man City. And I report and so to ya. Ya don't come and Eba. Mami Enrique Aya reclaim your away and a day and that's what the Fiorentino Paris and so Air Copre Aya Madrid. Our president ASC Toronto and Air Contest Aya Fiorentino Paris. Now, Penina Babontinia to yourself. Edrumrebi na Barcelona aye dead. Barcelona team ewie. Na aye the same Fiorentino Paris and the Sevilla aye Barca. And almost how na Fiorentino Paris Sevilla Barca and was with a Super League a project no and what is Sevilla aye Barca and that's what is a Barca as about to Anthony Gordon 70 million pounds cash not 10 million add-on Barca so we what sounds out for 100 million for Julian Alvarez Emrebi Chamwa Nanka Barca for 80 million because we team no after Neymar acquire no and some baby and the na Barca aye dead aye Fiorentino Paris and a day at you and you come Super League is an Barca for now rise we are Madridista Joba Panessa Barca by dead what I say and your opinion in the campaign no wogus ayo no see in front to ya say na no obeka so no moto about Edema no Enrique Ayam Recami no be Madrid president already only two ayo superstars edin komo ensuasi o se ba ko Spaniard ba ko ayo non Spaniard Demente and he said the Spaniard no ayo Rodrigo Man City midfielder no the onyem ayo Spaniard no one ayo branch friends Ellen Brot Haaland opinion is on sa two players nyina obadin komo asi na osim ne so sanso ebe president the sporting director ebe Raul Gonzalez Blanco and obey sporting director de Madrid Timo so namuntu aba enso fama no enum Demete Alejandro Germado Alex Romero a player at the Leverkusen kasi our camp ewo ayam na dia Spain or Spaniard no eka the left backs are Luis de la Fuente at the World Cup no enra yeso according to ewo Spain Alejandro Germado SC ono opeso returning to La Liga or one player na Barca perepa yeso according to ewo Spain say ono person returning eba La Liga no so there we be ekwan enso de Barca pushia amunsa enso betia ka no mame Victor Osimhen near ne ho nkomo mame fa we ento the reporter men say Atletico Madrid only say amo one Nigerian Abrantia Anasam Ademola Lookman a Nigerian na ono ewa Atletico Madrid na yeso ma ye impress oba ye bibia enso koye edema Ademola Lookman says omo beso mo another Nigerian Victor Osimhen na there amusim yesi Atletico for no says the Barca for ye for Julian Alvarez one way any Alvarez enso position one way na Alvarez enso benya kwaso bakwa entompa ewo benya striker ono se ne Pedri no ewo soro aye Victor Osimhen wano eno betumi aba no be replace Abrantia, your friend Sir Julian Alvarez, a commercial be ono free a club no Barca and Jebeti Wonsam no yet Mamu Ewo Jumedino so Robert Lewandowski and in Barcelona team no enso or your free agent. The maintenance Oko Ayateki Fenerbahce club no yes Omani Abrepa onsa Lewandowski be catch so Udra America Chicago Fire for panel South and Awoko Saudi Arabia Al Hilal for no one so Lewandowski and I'm no can say yes Fenerbahce for so so obunsu here Robert Lewandowski yes initial contest crowd edika was between two parties no Fenerbahce for and Lewandowski onunso ne camp contact enso nya koso enum report enso toja yet mamu ewo dwumo so me ko Chelsea kakre na me nko me corner friend say Josh Champon Josh Champon party no senka Ghana yen squad yi senko timi ko World Cup review Josh Champon na Champon ye Diamin second say Chelsea yes we say omanya offers from two Premier League teams omunyina pe Josh Champon Chelsea for message no simple almost not for sale. Yes, our reference Xabi Alonso. Akacha Chelsea want to say, Emomonton aye Josh Champon. Ebio aye Senegal nya ye friend Mamadou Sarr. The mention is Mamadou Sarr. Also one player teams outside Premier League no omo epano and also Alonso as there be sa two players no untouchables and so our Chelsea Momo Anton and Josh Ebeste aye Abranche friends Mamadou Sarr and so beste and aye Demeter Nemum Tarek George Echo loan ever Everton. Diamante said Tarek the other day. Chelsea Everton a permanent. Ni deal no. One ever in a permanent. Say Everton for them. And a best offer. And also we different a buyer for a Tarek George and a Diamante. Chelsea and an pay and I'm release night for a release new jersey for next year season. And on 2026-2027 a season Chelsea and you have almost said that pride hearts and as a hearts together and on a Chelsea team now answer not Chelsea for no just almost petition here sir a FIFA club World Cup badge no so we use new jersey no you was a badge no ebum Chelsea badge no ebum Estefania William and Aboni jersey Kopama de badge no ebum no and on a team Chelsea and jersey for the upcoming season no and I wish you want some a regime senior Lauren James on so bana de Manchester Caicedo and so bana new Chelsea Jesse Kama to after World Cup no oba be charges we e de ma Chelsea e team no no e de ba you the one some else e to na okay Chelsea goalkeeper there France Mike Penders echo loan e was Strasbourg the American say Chelsea season and as they say keeper oba compete Abrante France Robert Sanchez next season e be Mike Penders okay say last week and am 2 years of Philip Jorgensen I can't tell team say opeso because on your playing time e was Chelsea that be Robert Sanchez and them so some they say and Abra Philip Jorgensen episode on Mike Penders you so almost call Strasbourg no when disappointing here and on no more not remember now Robert Sanchez and so fight for position I was Chelsea number 1 spot no on fighting because new coach and so and ever for next season and on a reporter in circa Pedro Porro Tottenham Hotspur player na reporter in second na on some back out as a player ebeto we say teams including Manchester City Bobokono name Diamante and say Roberto Di Serbia one coach Edmund Spurs team no and am team aka Premier League no yes on the management na say Pedro Porro not for sale ebon just ebon mama so esan so bonachi Ebonanim Ebonachi ain't not for sale. Aya Pedro Aya Poro Amonton and Diamante. Mammy Fawe and to Emiliano Martinez Dibu and Ramabaka Chelsea to say yeah Alison Becker on say coach nam one Eba Liverpool. Young Mr. Anthony Riola, now I'm your Liverpool for decision, and it's a branch of friends Alison Beck, I'm one Kobebia. So, Juventus as on new coach, and as a new goalkeeper, Diamante say Emi Martinez Dibu, Argentina's number 1, Athletic, and some Aston Villa's number 1. Diamante is one, and a Juve for associate attention, and so the account says, I'm a person Emi Martinez, and about them, Edema Juve, a team no, Yami Adman next season. Mamin Fawe entry as a Manchester United for left back and so the Namakacho says United for almost £250 million and so that for transfer now £250 million no just emu 50 million Lewis Hall Manchester United considers £50 million. Almost about Newcastle United or Sasa left back on Lewis Hall. Almost Sabet Yakano, I'm a player no and so Abba, a club I from say United and I report and so Toja. Mammy Noni Maduike ye na okay Manuel Petit or your former player Edema Arsenal team no so after a Champions League final. Oh say easy so be able adia Arsenal for Messi. Na also the Arsenal for Messi no wingers na ono wakachire anaso wakachire Arteta so be to sell Leandro Trossard ono dia ankobe kipe no nemom noni Maduike dia onto no na winger be nie aso mo nton noni Maduike onye good enough. And according to Emmanuel Petit, or say Noni Maduike, only good enough. I was Arsenal for the turner. Now I'm maintaining Leandro Trossard. Don't cover winger for and so Adeneba. And no, according to Petit, then someone knows to Rodri and here Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante. Now Rodri, I was the Spanish national team camp, and I'm just seeing rumors on the future. Rodri Casao and Rodri see in terms of any future the opposite watching because they say the attention. I will walk up and so Spain episode walk up and every single play our camp now attention was in the future they just here walk up on the 19th of July you walk up in Spain so major so went to you about discussing the future so see the munyabo and so famano okay I Dante Bonfim never catch was a Dante okay so we're 2013 Bayern almost trouble a seasonal and as a trouble a winner seasonal not done to account a defender Mami Fantica say Omanya confirm earlier story and so no and FC Bayern Munich A2 on the head coach Bayern Omo youth team no or reference Dante and on the side Juana and Suleiman no and Ekwakoye Suejumano and Ayatemete na Abranche friends Ibrahima Konate so yedi ka confirm the amount say na there over free Liverpool as a free agent a player says Ahena Konate Adrian Etre initially ebeto just either Real Madrid and as a PSG and Konate Enzo Tiako nema mati bibi yes Chelsea and make a gentleman inquiry about Abranche friends Ibrahima Konate the availability so the Chelsea fans so we because I next month and obey free agent no Chelsea fans and so and mature team come say Abranche na kwa be that one there I'm the member Chelsea no abeto so the Chelsea and so Maresca many report say yes Maresca and so go so person forcing away and also Enzo Fernandez mum Enzo Fernandez episode just forcing away out a club that yeah, from some and as a team that the and so at Chelsea no yes some of them and as a branch no enya obeko eno I report am selka yeah don't some no yet mamo and so what you imagine say petition so say otis a branch no kwa na just one nkasa and person free Chelsea team them and now me no say Matheus Fernandes a player and so at the club na yeah from say Western for Omari Omuko relegation Manchester United for Chelsea akrade den Diamete and is akranum yense ne onya obako ase akranu se onya eye obako because say obia petima awo eye premiership aye side unia enso any Premier League ni team na relegation enum update amensaka ya the one some ebamu enso wojumade no sanope enum de tie na eye Alexander Isak enum kobusa ne say Anna Slot echo or never told by and was just say or sing I say disconnected Mr. What I say Sadia now or sing the coach in the city any Sadia didn't sequire I don't cry one shouldn't feeling ye Sadia nay coach he fight for no a year just or no player Isak no na and now or by a fan where you fit because of the buy no now a press a fay and where you fit a few or your fit in this one. Na coach no ono so mpanifo agya kwan eno aya de metia ya mamu ewo dwumade no so eden as I dey wegu so aye business me nya report eden as I say oye owner of aye beggar na edin ada so no aye de eden aye beggar na yesi aye de eden beggar no obviously World Cup we ewo aye Belgium obo beton brutal nji de eden aye beggar no akopa bi aye eden azad ono ankasa and the beggar also at the Abba market and so on some no yet mamu ewo so take it for and they almost squad for the FIFA World Cup Manchester United attire by Ande Waru Ebekobi top players no Shara aye Soyonku Medi Demaram omunyina and so Ebeko World Cup be including aye Hakan Shahanoglu womunyina eko Ada Gulianom Abranche friends aye Yildiz Canal Yildiz omunyina and so aye part of a team na oboko aye World Cup and so aye the Turkish national team so Sandra and a final day no so we are presenting a squad for a FIFA World Cup. We now report so we are Lamin number 10 JC ewo aye Spain. Yes it done omo on one because so Asha number 10 no Lamin ebefa aye number 19 and we report am seka ya de won some mamu enso wojumade ne sanopente no kakra no so etuja yet mamu wojumade so countries na sha say report me no kasa Bafana enu aye South Africa omunya kwakodru Mexico after say initially beto just say na omunya clearance so betia fly no omunya kodru aye Mexico sharing so on the 11th wamu any Mexico and about the first day game the FIFA aye World Cup the team no wamu enso nya kwakodru ahonsem no ye mamu enso wojumade ne sanope na aye Pepsodent sign-offs no almost ye nay nipa de on se also be brashia enya no panko a also brashia no pa na nwumre o se kwata na wasa brush yes do the two with Pepsodent Macau say Pepsodent because of omudin any adwuma mabaye de magana no obi ekoto 2 pese asi e top Pepsodent because no ene papa make sure so be brush no pa no brush nwumre menya no panko a na nya ho nwumre eya brush bi efa ka ho enum eye se de ho community a yet mamum enso wotuma de no se gusu ade ensem ne ba no mamen ka osem eye be ko jenje me da so because ho ena obi a wuche me wonya ese problem what I say uyo obi a o brush na blood eba obi ho ma sabi ukasana pampan funu ba halitosis yare obesa wo hye silver na say go to besa wo hye braces obesa wo se fita Conjunct Dental Clinic as well on Kumasi Abrepo Junction, Bantama High Street, Total Filling Station Accra, Ubewum Ewo Nungwa, Baby NDC office no Romi opposite, and at Techman Maxima Kenten Road 0598 731 0598 731 Now in a gentleman for Enso Intimate Casa. Messia ton I have 5 bedrooms, finished their house be a dino. Yes, we and I ton our Chronom Red Park behind Adonko and as Angel Industrial Company Limited. Natural and a building we and as a dino is here. Phone number which is here 0545 388 553 0545 388 553. Now just say where do you want to come? Africa Logistics. My couch will be our person from China. Now shipping the back and so no problem with shipment. Farmer Africa Logistics and shipping services for all group small packages. A warm service car, all full containers, dedicated FCL shipping. I feel door to door. Almost pick up our China, we deliver our Ghana the mall, and almost fast clearing, any hassle-free customs clearance. Our Temaport, almost 2 warehouses. Our China, you and Guazum Yenu, and so Ghana Tema, and I feel Kumasi online. Essentially. WhatsApp line 0536 735 393 0536 735 393. Now in Africa for Enso Emonkomo. Ebio Mamenka se Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited. Wamo and the Angel Kill insecticide spray no, and as Angel Kill insecticide no Enso diaba. Makacho se entrance enyusu aya months. Enfando ukoko na akate ema mese koko na dabi wabra Angel Kill eho mentias yesada because what the metentine pa and how ayo koko not just akatia ts so bon sem dark spots be ewo koko no so you so Angel Kill na so we na kama and man when so dem they fully tested and approved by Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana. I know and the cocoa but bio dem at a best so organic liquid fertilizer and so diaba never cho akua for muntiebe mo amudua to so de no sem tomatoes cabbage moko and sane we nyina no shano to sem fertilizer ebeboa ama sasena ye nomine na cho se atimi nyoba no atimi agini from no ebesodo so organic liquid fertilizer and also mo nsekebi enye na kra we so no uni sem na dia Plant Protection and Regulatory Services Directorate for the Ministry of Food and Agriculture tum sampa sa fertilizer we and we use so ebuapa enya na muton agrochemicals and especially Keba Mr. Barnum Kebanum awomu Keu and afi Kejeti and nyina etum be 0548 618 025 0548 618 025 na wajo de kama ebio mamenka se eso Obstac Enterprise le medio mo dan se dia cho se obi a wo ya building project a wadru ba bia auto house no eso Obstac Enterprise and also Timiko omo the tiles papa e about floor tiles wall tiles no tiles a free 12 foot any mikaso different colors different shapes different sizes designs no omo de nyira bi e about mo che kwa no omo ewo tano so opposite palace no edum 3 branches back adjacent ejaba jewelry biom edum post office opposite wa and edum so as omo be Champagne Palace wo and Abrepo Junction opposite County Hospital 0244 458 542 0244 458 542 fra obenya Elsu Obstac Enterprise for na wonso atimi abo weden sa wonsa ebeka wo task no akoyusi bebacho dia company bi nipa no ma ye adwuma na bebacho teriye ba me nipa mo pe omo no omo so mo pe store managers nipa 3 also kuta HND or higher degree and omo per store attendants and the SHS air graduates afi omo per warehouse air workers nipa 3 and also SHS air graduates and cleaners and also omo per cleaner because nipa ba ko no omo per no omo say preferably omo per oba. Now person apply for number we say 0267 000 003 0267 000 003 ofra ubenya adwuma bi na wonso atimi aye amaniema aye kama enhyere macho say aye gino hot pepper aye powder no wacho say obeye aduane na emakobe komu a te say de aye gino hot pepper aye powder no eno ene fie bia mu say omo ye aduane nyina no eno an obi ato restaurants akese akodidi ene say aduane na beye de ama e ofie a jese what aye gino hot pepper air powder no way 100% air natural, no preservatives, no salt, no MSG and a kyerɛ sɛ wode gu ɛyɛ wo soup mu wode yɛ stew kyerɛ sɛ wode grele nam ne adeade a wobɛnya no yie pa enti ɛyɛ Gino hot pepper ɛyɛ powder ɛnom ɛna wonim Gino truly hot bɔmaden na ma wo nsa ɛnka ɛyɛ Gino no bi na bibia ɛnyɛ kama ɛnso ɛmfama na maso menim sɛ nan sɛ wohu trend na ɛkɔ so a mattress ɛsɛm no sɛ na nkɔfoɔ ɛku yɛ paa okurum wa wo sɛ yɛ sɔre a yɛna yɛni ɛho na mɛyɛ nya no nkɔfoɔ bi ɛna ɔmo firi baabi aba ɛna nneɛma a ɛni kwan sɛ nneɛma a Ghana Standard Authority ɛyɛ approve yɛn ɔmo de yɛ mattress sɛ wompɛ sɛ wobɛnya problems na sɛ wohu saa trend no na nkɔfoɔ twa mattress ɛhwɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ latest foam manso wompɛ sɛ wobɛnya problem a latest foam ɛhɔ deɛ nneɛma a wosɛ wode yɛ mattress a woda so a wankasa wobɛnya wo safety na ɛsan so yɛ durable no ɛyɛ latest foam na wonim sɛ latest foam wɔn ayɛ adwuma ɛyɛ brand over 60 years in the na ɛnyɛ papa ofi sɛ 60 years in komenya nkɛ ate wɔn koraa nkɔfoɔ yi bɛ wɔn nyɛ papa ni ate wɔn no 60 years in the NHS ampa wɔn aso mpa Ghana for ɛyɛ latest ɛyɛ foam company limited ɛhɔ ɛna ɔsɔ ɔkɔ na ɔkɔtɔ mattress ɛnso de free na latest foam wɔn say mo a mo kuma ase no mo pɛsɛ mo gya enquiries a 0322 029 365 0322 029 367 and can first of all 0302 231 155 0302 231 155 na what will let us form no akona so onum say omom e will outlet be across the country until obetia you walking na just also akwajo mattress so person woda yi na wonam enkoya wo ya e so choose quality emfa say bia na we ni attention na ne bo na say na obedi achi na e de yare afoforo e de bro je will let us form e your partner for life Maxwell
Andy
yeah ha mo no nsem no kakra
well Victor Osimhen for Atletico de Madrid and get bad at all because I say Barca for ni be correct as and Kebeya Victor Osimhen ka Barca fan but I say Barca for have made it clear say Julian Alvarez and a more preferred player and looking at the amount of money more they call for Julian Alvarez as he rejected 100 million or more prepare 112 ebeko be 120 no clearly speaking a bad thing somebody Osimhen besa kan another area so here wages are players in the beji what more we know what will be their wages Osimhen so beji no will be a problem but also Atletico de Madrid they free to thing they are known for bringing in strikers omo team na free to na Fernando Torres ebo bon Sergio Aguero and so ebebo Diego Forlan ebo you talk of strikers and they have them currently crowd was solo money adding in our omonso play a major part into Atletico nim how to get strikers that department and they are omunyana right even Julian Alvarez nanko botim be the city of course city no ye French or banks taba or nyamo appearance he decided to want to move there and Andy Okoye and their team they also buy don't forget the Joao Felix turn over 100 million yes and Julian Alvarez come to close to 90 or so million. This is Andy. I don't think so. Back for cheap. So strikers that when they go to Atletico de Madrid and they are able to put a very good performance. And looking at Victor Osimhen, we approve Italy. We all thought it was a fluke. Okay, any team now no ne Kvaratskhelia amo a woman.
Napoli.
Yeah, Napoli or Moje leg. If you move it to near so Manchester need this or that team Chelsea money ade, but Oko their friends Gala and Oko Gala too he's been good. Because Gala have also won the league and he played exceptionally well. And in Gala, no, he's the your friend said the darling boy of the club. How they sing for him and all that. So he calls that place home. Whether or not so person will be free Gala now, that is the multi-million-dollar question. No be free Gala, he no person will call. Let's go to Madrid, but offer him the opportunity to play consistently in the Champions. Also make sure some be the online Galatasaray. Gala league no be boss say up caps no be bo. But by Europe now, Champions no be bo. We ban the omuntumi nko endreche. So if Osimhen is moving, never be the motivation be the Champions League. What I say. But if a team be like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, and all that, ne come calling. Be enticement like be enticing enough to want to move up. He's a good player, no doubt. He's a typical African striker. Also, seeing strikers now, you nya chance be 2 or be 1. Onya chance. It's a Didier Drogba mo. Omunya chance be say 2. Samuel Tomo. Definitely, he's very very good player. And if you say Onya ne ho, Atletico de Madrid will offer him a good opportunity. But the question is, send your move feeling or take you on. Obeja na wakwana. Now the other way I'm better me here. FC Barcelona. And the Julian Alvarez are league in or share 8 goals, but in Europe no share 10. Now Ohe Godin so Europe or share 10. League in how many goals? 6-7 goals or so. And say now the recruitment they are doing and the omo here Europe omo here fee. Because if you need the assembly ho. But just that team be at the end of the season no Brony Becker says we augment squad no. What I say be a toast now the be at the same then you move forward. The year wholesale every season be a change the whole team, but you need to augment the squad. Whether so deal 1 year so augment squad. The so augment squad and say we are there in going forward. There no players na Brandi. Omone di be back team no team na dynamics. Said by the opponent doing to win steady more at go. And now 1 year there so you need to bring in fresh hands on solve those problems the amount. And say buying all those players, but this I think they've been very, very strategic in the sense that the players are more turning now players who have made a mark in the Champions League, and that means omunya opportunity to play. Andy, seriously speaking, at the top level, no, they will be able to perform. And I think saying they had the good news here. So I want them to complain. Of course, Rashford the mumpo is okay. Because free kick no ball classic on the share and Rashford the any trio Andy. Hey, free kick no boy. Sounds a free kick na FFA. Oh, and yes, small free kick. On mass or nice corner. It's a free kick in AJ Rashford. It's a Rashford needs to stay, but I think that's Omunya Gordon. We Atletico player and Diego Godin. I might be a Boni Diana Mebosa. So Munya Gordon, no Munya Julian Alvarez. What I say, some say Bernardo Silva is almost complete so I think Bernardo Silva still has a lot in him. But at least 2 years we will be to me abo. Now Omunya defender either Gabidol the Kahwa. I think said the team will be good to go. But of course, Kunde and saying mistakes Bebre. And I have to say they put him out for sale. It's a good deal, but I know most of the club in England happy. So Baldi I think some bet when you schedule balance the book. So people should watch out next season for Barca. And yes, idea PSG side the Champions League. Because they ask my
Grizel.
Yeah, Andy. Well, World Cup no onzi teams in the final squad ne ba ubi enemi na Argentina ko ni muni de na Argentina ni muni de no there's no doubt, there's no question. No bia senka Messi mpiem na ka be nwa but Messi making the World Cup squad no any news. The news surrounding Messi World Cup ne say we be World Cup number 6 Messi bo World Cup number 6 you know. Say Ronaldo, of course Ronaldo enso beba World Cup ni bi it's Ronaldo, any Messi, any players are Omabo a World Cup matches dodo. In fact, Yenyan starting World Cup no Yentimi Gaso Omabo because we able to me see. I may be crying a bear 1 week and I be a 2 days to the tournament, Now will be a Cupra on to me and more tournament be. But the Messi, any CR7, it's me World Cup now. Not just say ye place me no Omabo World Cups dodo. Messi, any Ronaldo will be able a 6-6 tournament.
And I think Guillermo Ochoa, Messi goalkeeper.
Yeah, honestly making the appearance. But they can't outfoot players.
Outfoot players, okay.
But the difference between Messi and Ronaldo, they say, in terms of air numbers, games, Messi is the player who more World Cup matches. Presently, Messi about 26 World Cup matches. There is no player about more matches at the World Cup than Leo Messi. Now, squad biya no say a peculiar and the share the mean age of the squad and the bachelor the future of the squad. Argentina name the squad in the 17 of the players that won the World Cup for them in Qatar are still present in this World Cup squad. The last World Cup in Qatar, Argentina the 26 players in the coin. 26 players, you know. Andy, omo ya drop you omo 7. And 17 players are a ball Qatar 2022 World Cup no. Any opportunity to go to the World Cup and play for Argentina for the second consecutive World Cup. Now, a similar to PSG. No, also PSG no, Champions League. No, the next Champions League final, no players let's start here. No, we're almost the same apart from the goalkeeper. SSI. And then you know, team Yabe Pikino. One shot a bit more omunye lucky. Team no bet me Krua. But Obeji Krua no, not the next tournament, you know. Most of the key players na Eboa MMOJ trophy no any available. But the Eboa Argentina is that when they won the World Cup, most of the players na Eboa Argentina edgy World Cup no were still very young and they are now moving into their prime. And the say Lisandro Martinez, one of the best centre backs in the Premier League. Yeah. Play for Manchester United. Were available for Argentina going to the World Cup. Yeah. Christian Romero is still playing. This year, and I said I'm going because the Tottenham Hotspur scored relegation game. But most of them injury no. Yeah. But Christian Romero is still a quality centre back. Fine centre back. Empire Bakwana mi bondi. Tell them pese Spurs equal relegation is that. Spurs to Koya and Kabasa ekwa. Ose weden kaya to football. But Christian Romero no Andy was still available. Obe play and obe si akain Edam Argentina. Now there are two centre backs. Etu Omonishe Omotia. They still have the best goalkeeper. Only say Emi Martinez and Lucy any final be able. Since obey a goalkeeper no, every single final be na Emiliano Martinez abo either at club level, any national team level no, and the Emi Martinez and Lucy here and Emi Martinez now or the Aston Villa. Edgy the Europa League no, and the present outside a World Cup ni be. Don't forget, my own squad no, the poor assume. Yeah. The poor I mean said who said or said I had the poor of 4 years ago because the deal free and also free Atletico Madrid America. So I don't see the poor say or the poor now and they not or workaholic or Juma apart from say Obobono no or say Messi bodyguard both on and off the field. Yes, it you know the poor I mean said who ye but Enzo Fernandez is still available. McAllister is still available. And now Julian Alvarez. Bibia Kusiandi say and they upe one of the best strikers in the world. Untimi Mabra mo Julian Alvarez Usia Kain Edema ATM. Julian Alvarez is still going to the World Cup for Argentina. Lautaro Martinez. They almost squad out to the point that Paulo Dybala Usia Kainima Roma. Yeah. And they dropping because Roma of last year and the ball of last year no and there are so many injuries the season no and smooth. So Argentina have the luxury of dropping Paulo Dybala going to the World Cup. Now their new entries be Use Simone Bano. We have more now or body man Atletico Madrid last season no quite justifiable say obetimenya a call up into the Argentina national team no and na como player the Fede Nico Pass Nico Pass and entry into the national team or call the World Cup say untan hwe como na unim Nico Pass last year como enya what I would say a very successful season. One of the reasons why they had a very successful season, a Brentford Nico Pass, one of them, and they shared 12 goals, it provided 7 assists in the Italian Serie A. And the Unya player, normal 12 goals, 7 assists. The goal contribution 19. When you're such a bad player. And it, those leave, at the quality I don't think that Argentina will replace Di Maria. Say Di Maria will not be present at this World Cup, but Di Maria Econo, there are certain new players and the mobile almost so ebetimi aboa Argentina and so etimi akwanim. Nemuno caution at the honey say, and me perceive go back into time kakra. Near Shadia Messi our history to chase already Odikaji World Cup no. Messi Aji World Cup best player of the tournament twice. 2014 there no Mulusi Messi was the best player of the World Cup. And the last World Cup, Argentina Messi SIA the best player of the World Cup. Now, there are two major tournaments we are here. Me sure say you value no e was ropa. The Kai the World Cup. The Tosuminu the UEFA Champions League. Now, about UEFA Champions League now, CR7 and the all-time top scorer at the Champions League. But Messi bet me the World Cup no, and so make a case for himself. Here can say all World Cup all-time top scorer at the World Cup. Miroslav A. Klose. I watched 16 goals. Messi 13 goals at the World Cup. All things being equal, say Messi born now all bono. Even though say 39 years there, but Messi born now all bono. Na no konya opposition bia. Ensada enyi sura. Me sure say, and I'm very sure say, Ebia emo World Cup ni wino. Na 3 goals at Messi here to equal all-time top scorer at the World Cup. No, Messi bet me equally, and to even so Messi enya 4 goals at the World Cup. CR7 a Champions League all-time leading top scorer. No, Messi may become the World Cup all-time top scorer. Now, conversation matter say Argentina have the quality to defend the World Cup. Now, man for can be Argentina squad, no, and no more Moji, and no more yet retain going to the World Cup. The Obakas Argentina bet me the World Cup no, on your far from right. Yeah, until Nemuno, caution is that you are DBF the curse of the defending champion of the World Cup. And then I'm saying, and France, Etimabe breaks our curse now. France themselves suffered that curse. Don't forget, France edged the World Cup in 1998. France edged the World Cup in 1998. You know. France came to the World Cup 2022 as defending champion. In fact, South Africa France squad now. Andy, now Omuo A leagues biensa A leading scorers.
2002.
Yes, 2002 World Cup now. France Baye as defending champion of that World Cup no. Now Omuo Premier League air top scorer. Now Omuo the French League top scorer. And Omuo Serie A top scorer in the same squad. Obianum say France bet me defend the World Cup no. The area when they say France failed to win even a game at the World Cup. To worsen the case, Maso, France are a 3 different top scorers about World Cup no, and share even a single goal at the 2002 World Cup. Yes, sir, 2002 World Cup no. France came as defending champion. They were in the group with Denmark, Senegal, Uruguay, and another France can home. France first game of the World Cup no, Obiaba Kaya. And Omulusu to Senegal show Mukabakwa, Omontimiantino. France was a World Cup no. So Olusu first game one. Your second game no, a must win. So when we need second game now, probability say Obekofi no, always high. So France Olusu the first game to Senegal no be expect say France second game against Uruguay no. France bet me winning. But surprisingly again, France and Uruguay about 0-0. And about France, the last game of the group stage, was against Denmark. Denmark, France, France, Antimiante. We a group, not Denmark, 7. Senegal, 5. Uruguay, 2. France, now defending champion now. Obianim say, Obetime defending the World Cup, and the area group, with 1 pointer, Abra France, and Shegu.
The curse of the defending champion. Yeba. France and Tiania Sadino. Why did you 2002 World Cup? Brazil. Brazil, 2002 World Cup. Brazil, Yadia Kakra. At least they were able to top their group. Brazil, 9 points. A group are that Australia, Croatia, and Canada woman. Brazil, winning all the matches. And 9 points. You do run 16, that was 2006. Yeah. Run 16, Obiakai, said Brazil and Ghana this year. And who Ghana come in, son. Air Ghana and Timianti. Brazil edu air quarter final. They met Air France. And France actually Brazil as defending champion. Baby a France call ya utimi ya diane say odu air quarter final. Emma France actually the kabakwa and the one Timianti. So another time, baby a defending champion ekodu ye no the quarter final. So 2006 World Cup no. France and now France Brazil edu quarter final no. What a year, Italy, yeah. So Italy came to the 2010 World Cup as defending champion again. Andy, there are 2 Air France no, and even 2 Italy beam. There are when they say Italy now on near defending champion of the 2010 World Cup no, and so be finishing bottom of the group. Obi World Cup in 2006. They came to the World Cup in 2010. France no more A group F. A group na Paraguay wom, Slovakia wom,
New Zealand woman no nobody thought say be a group no na France na we by a group no France first game was against Paraguay. France any Paraguay ebo 1-1. France next game was against New Zealand. France any New Zealand Italy rather any New Zealand ebo 1-1. Obianim say wa draw the first 2 games. So the last game no senka Italy win in the last game na and can Italy qualify. But Italy last game no was against Slovakia. Andy say more game in now Italy game a World Cup defending champion against Slovakia. Why na ka bebe so be wini? Italy by every game no na Slovakia as Italy kamiensa ama Italy atake mu mienu again defending champion of the World Cup no finish bottom of the group. Now the 2010 World Cup won by Spain. Tieba 2014 World Cup no Spain came to the World Cup as defending champion. Brazil. But Spain back as defending champion of the 2014 World Cup no. And look at our first game. Our first game in Van Persie enya sa flying header. Netherlands France ekenum. France ekenum baako. Spain ekenum baako. Now Spain losing the first game by that margin. It was surprising. Spain bet me Lucy. In fact, Omoji World Cup no crano, they lost their first game to New Zealand. It was about the first game now Lucy to Air Netherlands no. And the next Kenya one. But the margin of the loss 5-1 and Spain Lucy to Air Netherlands. But the next game no Spain by idea was against Sweden. And Spain Sweden by 2-1. When we all lose first game. Every win second game. Your last game no your third game no say Spain even a draw na can Spain bet me qualify. But in this year Spain and South Korea last game South Korea Spain come in Spain anti again defending champion of the World Cup finished third and 3 points behind Netherlands with 9, Chile 6 and Spain 3 points and the Obafie. The same thing happened to Germany. Also, Germany in the 2014 World Cup. Yeah. They came to 2018 World Cup as defending champion. They also failed. Almost now failure. It's any France and I'm saying about World Cup now. Also, France edged the 2018 World Cup. Yeah. And France SR called the finals of the 2022 World Cup and lost to Argentina. It's the defending champion. There's a certain form of case. France na team be break isa case in kakra. If Argentina will be able to win the World Cup or go further and they should go back into history. So be obeji World Cup no. Oh but now we are complacent. Utimi yoda kakra bia. There are so many examples say defending champions in the bar. Most of them Andy a group stage and umufim. Most of them. Me started from 2002. Say obi abetime Google searcher. The curse of the defending champion of the World Cup and the Ubenya several examples even before 2002 defending champion of the World Cup come to the World Cup obianim say ombetimi aje obianim say ombetimi defend omo title no but most of them come to the World Cup and they come and fail miserably. But if I want the Argentina squad no let's someone complacent now they decide to play what's the last World Cup no they decided to play for Leo Messi. Yeah. Obianya border Messi would not make tackles. Messi would not make the run. Eti Depornum, any McAllister, any Enzonum, any runs in the recover ball now. They didn't have to find Leo Messi. Sam Redo, not Messi, a younger. Messi, no younger then, was not running now. You don't expect him to be running when he's 39 years now. And then there's so many years, you more. Animal Leo Messi. Said by ya, Obetia complimented their effort. But I think that still I know Argentina have enough quality. If they have only remaining focus, I think they can cause something. They can go further. So, but from Argentina from group stage, say the France here, say the Spain here, say the Germany here now. I'll be extremely surprised.
The Black Stars of Ghana, Ewo Ayankufa Kensi at exactly 6:45 and Ghana game ever. So now anyway, Yanni Wills and AC Saka as part of operations they call World Cup Ewo Cardiff City Stadium Ewo Wills and then say said and Eddie Kano. Mami sent him James Afen Wajonia and a Black Stars 26 players for the World Cup no coach our friend Carlos Queiroz and so name and I go back now mama squad in BMA saying ACT of our 3 goalkeepers Benjamin Asare from Heart to Folk, Lawrence Atizigi from St. Gallen, Joseph Annan from St. Patrick Athletic, defenders no Aya Baba Raman for PAK, Gideon Mensa Ewa Oxe, Marvin Sanaye Ewa Oxe, Alidi Seidu from Rene, Abdul Mumin Ewa Raye Velekano, Jeremy Opoku from Inkstabu Basakshe, Afe Jonas Ajeti Ewa Vuzbe, Kojo Pompepra Ewa OGC Nis, Derek Lakasin Ewa Aya Paphos, Methodist no Aya Elisha Us from Oxe, as you team Oxe for me, and Thomas Party from Villarreal, Kwasi Sibu from Real Oviedo, Augustin Boate from Saint Etienne, Calabrinchi, Efri FC Northland, Abdul Fattah Usaku, Ewa Leicester City, attack no nasa forwards no, Kamal Bin Suleiman at Atlanta, Christopher Bunsuba, Ewa Al Kadeshen, Ernest Nyama, Olympic Lyon, Antoine Semenyo, Man City, Brandon Thomas Asante, Ewa Coventry City, Prince Kwabena Edu, Ewa Victoria Pleasant, Inaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao, and Jordan Ayu from Leicester City. Omo any Marinche Makuma 26 coach Aton Sadia. From now, my entire coach Carlos Queiroz, name come ni bia odi en nra na afi no yemhwe en matches no na yemfa yenkomo no enso entumi enhyehyehye. So now, question back omo bisa coach on processor on namso e de select any players and say and a coach Carlos Queiroz wano enso eyiano
of a long
Eno coach Carlos Queiroz on ni team no process no eno say na a long process. Sometimes na players are no person from no or getting in touch with their coaches, club side coaches no eno mu di nkomo and I say only pep di nkomo they will how to use Antoine Semenyo effectively. T o say at the latter part of the nkomo no okaso or player number 27 and na make catch say ohun say Agbasi the player number 27 at Ordineka a team no. Should in case of anything, na Agbesi will be available for the team. Now, on Alexander Juku injury no, and also coach Carlos Queiroz, Edim Komokakra Edifa Alexander Juku injury no. be defending the country, but unfortunately, they know me on players are almost about arriving late for the Wolves match. And Coach Carlos Queiroz, Eddie Hong Kong Kakra.
Also very surprising for me.
Right, I know Coach Carlos Queiroz, and you're telling people are complaining over Facebook, say, Omunya, the audio no ain't. Meaning what the reason is, Omunya briefing me what the situation was, but then, meaning, Christian Nemax on Bechi, when I feel, your team Cornea Bam Martin, someone coach no air cannon. Jordan, are you the captain of the side? So Jordan say, Ghana best surprising call for a World Cup now.
Listen, it's very difficult because we're a new team. We have a lot of new players, and we just want to improve. We just want to go there and put on a show and represent Africa and Ghana the best as we can. And I'm confident that the manager's ideas and with the boys confident, I'm sure that we'll surprise you.
Thanks. And now on the squad, Coach Akasa, a game against Wales and baby I'll be fair free.
Well, of course, now you expected the final squad and on much media, but for now, what I can say is let's concentrate, and if anything, support I am for more because and the they are born here, into country Panama for say players a plenty I withdraw a bebo. And the boys no so many opportunity and I also money counting. But as I say, Derek Lackerson say the videos be a chagu. So as I say, so a no choice or buy so year and one or bonnie. I also what I say because I bonnie na oya there waka team no. But on ya there you go back. And I know Derek Nansa and I'm say walk up na so Kobe because the circumstances in which I'll do Raymond. And they are very surprised. So that's what the players now saw money to make count. But I'll say he spoke to the coaches or more way no much and send he'll be used to play Biameboa. And so he spoke to said 3 players but 1 team there. And they are 26 now. We see they're in the 27 they no other puppets until almost year 2. It means that 5 players about 2 teams. So he spoke to a number of coaches and how he's going to use and to a fair idea as to how to use the boys. And I'm Pacho what I say. And it is when you saw Muya, Emblem, Maxwell, and I'm Pacho, Andy Wine.
Tell me
so I already said man obey I work with your course mark back 50,000. But the question is he able to put all that in memory or put all them down? Is he working on the players individually? I don't know how he's going to set up because on him saying we used to semenyo, say we used to but on one gas also the style of play also might be different from all these coaches. It is saying on also best setting up the team. It is very, very important. Coach saying our best setting up a team, and also go a long way to determine whether or not they will give you results. So for me, I think you better call up. And the economy share a free group stage, right? It's not the last time you ever ball we are seeing, but what I say, it wouldn't be the last time you ever ball. So we are going there to take risk because in the group that we are not favorites. And Ghana is a Ghana, there you be a bobo ahead here. and there's already Brazil, Germany, and Argentina players for Accra and Ghana. I see a show. But either that, as I say, looking at the strength of the teams, we are the weakest team in the group. Yeah. We got Panama ranked higher than us. England the same way as Croatia. Even Croatia and England are in your level. In Tabia targets in the best say best Panama. Na NS and conform me no crash here. Maybe a third place, maybe to the round of 32. Near Koshia big boys in the back, maybe or Marseille. Respectfully, but what I said disgraceful, but gracefully or Marseille. Nay, bar, ding no one of them. But something I say, baby, any that's so soon in honor day. And that's so a free ever. Of course, the Ghana de bebuya. Unse a drew time where a boo besa. Ain't what's going to happen, but I think the boys will give a very good account of themselves because Ajete, the way Ghanaians are bashing, so when he gets the chance to play, he will still play the same way. No, on side motivated to want to do better. Selfosberg has been relegated, if I'm right, and he needs to also catch the eye of ABA agents to get a bigger team or a better team to play. So at that stage, their motivation is high. And as a team now players, no be mbro biswa, or any able players, and they are a big team. And a strong team because the level of understanding is almost the same. So it turns out to be a big team. If only the team bond in the units in Eoha will be good to go near Hesenia game. So clearly speaking, I think we are going to give a very good account of ourselves. Will also be very happy, but they should go and do their best. And sometimes team be to me free competition. Many are where the my yambe but also what I say ebiso move free na nipa bu ofu I don't want that to happen. They should among the abino supporter or they my companies also buying a leading way, making sure the companies are contributing scale. So I'm on my glimpses near who's okay going forward the Ghana team will be able to come up. I think the Ghanaians will be very much satisfied. Now mean for right game no more. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh Mobeshana Andy, ye free World Cup 2022 no Ghana for set record bia ye ni nyanko so na ye change coach the same story nembe Ghana for nyina adwen so only said the last 5 friendly matches are Ghana boy ye lusu nyina. Sounds why who ni bi
I don't know
the last 5 yanko Nigeria say we London
Unity Cup.
Yeah.
I've forgotten
the last 6 no you lose 5 because London yes Trinidad and Tobago yes TNT for until end you win to the last 6 no you lose 5 1 you lose 2-1 to Nigeria so okay. Japan say 2-0 and che Korea de ni say upon we and almost say 1 Australia say 5-1 and Germany say 2-1 until the last 6 friendly say about the only winning in was against Trinidad and Tobago. Nani gina so ye say go ayen say mbro 1
ye losing to me more than
ye say go more than 1. Say you lose more than 1. So me extending him pa. Okay, say you call US so called friendly. They are obini chema call it. Okay. Oja say okay. Mexico say 2-0. And a USA say 4-0. And Chrome say who ye mobile. Who extend the crowd call World Cup? Make sure games they are outside of the African continent. Don't patch me. So me extend the call World Cup near Kobe games outside of the continent. Portugal say 3-2, and a Uruguay say 2-0. Anameboa. It's yes Korea saying 3-2. It's about 10 or so 11 matches no. Ghana winning 2, near lose 9. Into all the friendly crowd boom they are bare 10 no. And 9 no, you lose 8 and you win 1. And see, when Ghana is playing outside of the African continent, we don't perform. Even any Korea friendly, any Japan friendly, yes, I could with Asia, we lost all. Meaning say Mexico friendly I could and say, me fan cup blasters and one as a Mr. Host, meaning free.
Later, I'll make us say, FA president here, 23 exercise.
Is the players never boy in your 23?
Say 23 na area binya. But interestingly, I'm starting at 11. No, emu 3 pen na under 23.
Okay.
Oh makanum nyina mo. Men the president say under 23 exercise. TC Ubende.
And I had every president as a Ghana for a champions. Yes, I just to champions, Andy. Okay, what am I free? But so they can't win. No, so yes, I 2-0. It's a Ghana when we are playing outside of the African continent that we don't perform. We don't perform. They say coach Wayne Andy or rewrite the script at my. Only me Now we are coming up against Wales. Wales so crown so almost so nyade. Because Belgium show me 4-2, England show me 3-0. Because only in England be born not me the foul. England show me 3-0, Canada show me 1-0, and Slovakia show me 4. Only World Cup qualifying round, only Bosnia and Herzegovina and a boy. Umbo 1-1, and a Bosnia winning on penalties. The only major win in recent times almost said Liechtenstein. But 7 goals to 0. But Liechtenstein cry Andy Ghana yan show credit me show for your team we yan show cry 4-5 don beje. Only the Liechtenstein country no mo lego. And the team Vaduz no mo no ball your friend is saying Switzerland league no mo. Omo ye one of the nations on I think omo ni national league in the Liechtenstein yes you be sure. Of course omo ni Northern Ireland so ebo 1-1. Inti Wales no inside that country omo ya then they also failed to qualify for the World Cup. What you say? Me name the kind of squad that Wales they be approaching game, whether they are going with their full team. It being so because of Manco World Cup, the motivation what they might do. We won't say looking at Wales for players, no. Majority of the key players are Wales in the Premiership, and even in the Premier, they don't play for the big teams. For example, David Brooks, Bournemouth, or attacker, Brennan Johnson. So Tottenham Hotspur, so what I say, or Hotspur, and I was Brennan Johnson, the on side, or Brian into on the on side, no, me, man, say, will be a fan of rhetoric. I know here now, Tottenham just in academy, on side, maybe Brennan Johnson, Ayala, Jordan James, Ebo Leicester. Into your no on any Ishaku ne Jordan Muberi. Now you talk of Harry Wilson Fulham. Na waba Daniel James Leeds United. Eta Nampedu. Meaning said Nanani Nampedu na no Tonyum Nedia. Bondio Yadi on also Leeds. Ena Joe Randan and so Leeds. Neko Williams Ebo Nottingham Forest. Ena Carl Dallo that goalkeeper no Leeds. So I say Leeds United team the about 20 So this is why the rest of the players ne woman be bringing but Ebia Cardiff, Coventry, all those teams, Ebia Swansea City and all that. Into a month, Christian, say this is their core players here. You have to worry how many your players, your number. Your players anyway. Andy, oh say in common ye. Andy will try or key players here. You more head to head. One a players. Oh, ni mamba so be ka den so me here ho sa den my ho so why me
kai as a players no me team na ma hweze bia
oh men kai we ni momo me fa ne say head to head ye be osro kakra bi o me boa o say yen de boy ne say ye players now spread all over Europe we ye more France we ye more ball other leagues ne ade. And now players are me boy none of them and a ball even the Champions League maybe. But I won't say Kamadin a ball Champions League me boy. Lakas and a ball Champions League. Semenyo also play. So Basiti Obobiana. Ana na Obobi. Omoni so boy yeah. Until we have one to key players at home and our experience also can crowd your side because some of our players have been together for a very long time. Until I mean say a game of equals. Until when there's a coach ne pe bibia na so or ye bibi mai. If the coach even gets a draw, a very good positive results. Do you know why? Looking at your friendly match results in Europe na ye bonne dia results no. Seeing a we draw a feather in our cap. Minim dia obi so bedwene dia, but at least we're able to get a draw, it will not be bad. But what I know is say anytime Ghana is playing in Europe and match their boy European soil no. I already be over 2.5 goals to have them. Also that make Nigeria they 2-1 or 2.5 by. Yeni Korea World Cup cry you win 3-2 no 2.5 by. Yeni Portugal. Well, and no suppose you guys say 3-2 me boy. And it's 2.5 in a buy. Yeni Germany friendly ekoye 2-1 2.5 by. Austria say 5-1 2.5 by. So the only time a 2.5 number yeni Uruguay. Uruguay say 2-0 World Cup. Enti Ghana games and Kasanandi produce goals. And they said 2.5 beba dia me ma blasters for me maning koye 3-0. Sebe 3-0 entia Wales. Se blasters say Wales 3-0. And the only sound kind they call World Cup ne be different. Only mean agony. Hope Ghana for being here for this World Cup will be different. The narratives will change. Now most people will start following the team. Hey, then they koye then. In the bad 3 goals there ain't set 3 no. Me mom say 3. And now so the koye 2-1. Yen say 2-1, almost say 2-1. Respectable scoreline. And over 2.5 for them back, yeah, more draw. Because coach, in the way a major test as to whether or not so Ben we need the sympathy and also Ben we need the heart of Ghanaians going forward, which is very important as part of the team building. So he needs to use this team to really make a statement. In making the statement, therefore, he should make sure that the players now, or no so only coaches like us, only players in here, so he has a clear idea of our players. On for the standing team, no, they call Nea, say a bar bear Prandi, one more starts on for Monemo. What do you mean, Adriana? Senka ye babe press away a World Cup match. The players who are going to start, no, on starting there.
Yes, also could try.
Debbie. Because after Neno, only any other practice match and that's a friendly game, we have to try anything. And the tactics of personal board, these players are top because more play with top coaches. And the markers are the national senior national team level. Ball. We don't teach football because this Argentina players here now Chris and Ekan ball on my border or my club in and so my bar fin Argentina coach in Betro said yeah ball Debbie. We talk tactics. It's no be find the top player. So you tell them the tactics are more about formation and the movement. They are good to go. The only idea you be our own to be fit in, but the coach is also be tactics way based with two players now or both different one. Coach knows I'm here was honestly a defensive coach me boy.
I saw a winning coach.
The winning percentage is also.
So Omusa is also a defending coach, defensive coach, and they also a winning coach.
Also a winning coach.
Yeah.
Ain't it? So buying tables also a defensive coach. It is or a Camelo or Dane no. Into Obetuam Ghana in a very good way. We support him and we support our boys. Gandhi, it's the same whether or not our team is not strong. That's all what we have for now. Yeah, they can compete. So I think we need to support as a coach, and you the very tactics of person or ball World Cup. Any the standing players of his or more fit into it. Ebia Metia make us say, oh, on my way starting. No, that's not what I'm saying. On the name team ni why you more training, no one and on your coaches akasa no nim how they play. No, then the tactics are baso the Eco World Cup. So the very tactics of person Ghana born in there or exhibit now on making sure send the standing team in the embo. And it's all bona yeah. You have an idea, say no, going for I need to do some adjustments. May changes. So Bonne yeah, it gives him confidence that yes, we are good to go. And see, at this stage, you need to take risk. You don't also a drew certain time now you want to take a risk, it becomes a risk for you. So you need to take risks and make sure say or a very much experienced coach and only the ins and outs, ups and downs. We're coaching with Europe, we're coaching big clubs, we're coaching the national teams, we're coaching. He has a lot of experience. So because ultimate coach he said that time of day. Egypt call final na Salamu So top players like Salamu have been called by you to the final there. Me sure say we're able to handle this guy. But like I'm saying, say a board draw, I will not be surprised. Maybe a 1-1 air results, I will not be surprised. But I'm sure say they will be winning, and the baby a 2-1 B. It is only because Ghana don't score too many goals. So I can't bet on Ghana scoring more than 2. And I also don't trust the Wales players and say they will also score more because every Ghanaian player in this game, a purpose will be making statement for Ghanaians as to why he's in the team. So I know that they are motivated to want to play above themselves. It's either say maximum 3 goals, maybe a 2-1 to either side, 1-1 B, maybe a 2-0 B. I think say bet my very good score, but we wish them well and Carlos Queiroz and then me the pen paper Equatorial TV nechi. Nama jote all the technical way. I heard the way forward, but prove all of us wrong by beating them. Oh, sure, more. You've won the heart of Ghanaians, Andy.
So, Christian.
Well, Mahomes Amanfu bisa time. It's a game near
6:45. Yeah.
And I don't say GTV for so I flyer.
Yeah.
Just on be game no live on GTV. And you pay game ni be a GTV. Time no 6:45. Andy, Papa ya appointing no. Sending any first game, official game at Albo as Blast Stars as coach in here. And you know, unnim insano.
Yeah.
Unnim say no bobo ana player ne bebo say obobo say and you know, and then na coach na ya appointing no. Ghana for ebenya first hand information how he approaches games. And then you be said the many mass or ebeya is that and I'm say only the luxury of time untino. Only players near training we na by this time what planning will trim what was starting 11. So starting 11, you know, they need to start building cohesion, understanding and partnership among them. So when your opportunity to play a friendly game one. So starting 11 now, why imagine what trim no? And then as some of the boss are getting money. And then a second.
Yeah.
Blasters and boy in first World Cup game against Panama on 17th of this month.
Yeah.
Tiabon game we are now barely 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Now gonna about the first game at the World Cup. Ye nimere. Matis have 40%. Omunya another friendly game ball. I think say only the Jamaica focus. But it's too dangerous. You have 2 weeks to play your first game at the World Cup. Now we want to play a friendly games within that 2 weeks now. Most coaches will not even go for that. But they're granted. So when your opportunity, so about Jamaica after say about West game we are. Obenya 2 games to play as the first hand Blasters head coach or 2 games to prepare the team for the World Cup. And you know, and you try an error. And you mobia bobi. I said obi abetimi abo and then yesa na ekwa akoye no. Unim say Baba Rahman and ekobo 3 at the World Cup Baba Rahman na ebo game ne. So unim say Gideon Mensah na ebo Gideon Mensah na ebo ne. Yen 2 trusted and now yen 2 known center backs no anyhow. Center back partnership all build it for the World Cup no should play today. Goalkeepers na World Cup no. Their way assessment who say we started Blasters games, you know, and then that goalkeeper must start for Air Ghana. Baby, I want to Andy. Enra sem and I am prepare and ababetu no. And then I ababetu no. Na senki eboaboa ye ho enra. Said the atu ye no eto ye ya. Ye wa humbra bi a ya boaboa ye ho a ye de benya solution to our problems ene. Hwe in recent times Blasters best years and the best year 2010 and Angola echo the finals of the Nations Cup. I think we lost to Egypt and Egypt for say 1-0 Mohamed Gado every bench be say 1-0 na yentimi ante and kwa no ye ni Egypt boya around 86 minutes and Egypt for enya the only goal e say Blasters e kaba ko a Blasters yentimi ante. Now, your free Nations Cup ni we na no. Ghana went to the World Cup in 2010 and played our best World Cup ever. Ebesineno, sa 2010 World Cup na boy no. Ghana ain't me CD no. Do you know why we did so well? Our Nations Cup no. Any World Cup na koye no. It was because near building under 20 beer na a reservoir. Ghana had built under 20 beer. Acquire a reservoir of talent. Say first team no kra no obi pra. Na yen struggle say benya replacement. Now check out. Yako Nations Cup in 2010 no. Onum say most of our key players pull out. But coach ni under 20 no. Sa me under 20 no akwaji World Cup e wo Egypt. Onum players odi rasa squad no. Ransford say Jonathan Mensah, Samuel Nkum, Ajiman Bedu, Andre Ayew, Daniel Ajay, and Dominic Adia. Adianum efi sa under 20 na. Yade G the previous year no straight into the national team, and the same squad also made it into the 2010 World Cup and played Ghana's best. In fact, Andre Ayew come and find Andre Ankao. Say the day the captain of that under 20 then. And they did the day Ebe Ras, the main blasters in 20. The day cried the Cabo Blasters in 2008. But not a youngster. But tell me who the day pan. The day best years at the Blasters was the 2010 World Cup. Ubian Sanko Hebium. The day Tina, the captain appear Tina bench. Then they were formed so much that even Steve Napier, no a Blasters captain, a comfortable sitting at the bench. But main Blasters, senior injury under 20 now a servo as a reservoir. You can pick talent to film, and where is your under 20 now? Second under 20 be, and they be a walk up, Yentian Kojikra. And be a boy bear semi-final. Your boy be a bear quarter final beer. By this time be a Bianca sporty a centre back beer or ya dear at the walk up. A Bianca sporty a left back beer or ya dear. Now only under 20. Unni ulig no sunye. You don't have the confidence to pick just one player from your league. You don't have under 20. So only under 20, it means you don't have under 23 because a progression. 17 for a progressive to the 20, 24 no a progressive to the 23. You need 17, you need 20, you need 23. That is why any time be a key player ebe injured in the main Blasters, we find it very difficult replacing such a player. 2010 nanya magical. It wasn't magic because now under 20 standing is your. Me say, a coach be cry main Blasters in the cry prayer. Ka coach ni betimi afole the under 20 na ekwaje World Cup no, and those players could have played very well at the World Cup. And they players injured, key players injured. But are we relying on to replace Mohamed Kudus? Centre back Benya prepare no. Abenabo at the world stage ebia or progressive say Samuel Sekufo. And the Unum say Obo Ghana at all levels. Yeah. He played under 17, played under 20, played under 23, and we were moved to the national team. So Ansana Samuel Sekufo, era the main Blasters now are progressing through the ranks. I prepare at the world stage. Samuel Sekufo extra game more stage to be entertain. On free a stage flight. Benny. Yem prepared to me man pass any A plus B. Or pass it through the ranks now to the point that when a main Blasters player or a key a prayer, you bet me I can say there be let's go and fall on the under 23 or on the under 20 team B. Name picking one player being film and then maybe someone and the under 20. No, can you name just one player from current under 20 Blasters?
Minimum under 20 no crowd.
And they did one for
so you see the point. So the point is that baby about Bedruno. And you run and say, you prepare and said about a situation in bar. Can run, you prepare, you bring a solution.
Refi Sana 20 no yi, Opokwajimai. Opokwaj Taki Bruta, Opokwajimai.
Ransford or Senum, Missy Nay, and there was Sana 20 now. Can Ransford or Senum, Ebe run Satin win.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Adianum, Ebe Rasatim, Incum, Harrisonafo, Obinabe Ratimum. But Sana 20 now, young fire Nim Kohono. I ain't under 20 no. You best that any project. I prepare under 20. A bear standing reservoir. Maybe a lot of them will not be able to go into the national team straight away. But a reservoir of talent. Say what you now compare be a pick talent free. You go to the under 20 and they look at most of the national team, key players in 20, 23, 21, 18 for and about the main national team. You don't have under 18, you don't have under 17, you don't have under 20. So what is the future of your national team?
A question for the Ghost. And I will be saying,
me question back will be next in Bisampacho.
Christian Army.
A very good question. Chris, Nipano, your friend Samola Samo, you can say.
Nepena will be Mrs. Maubudin.
Now, better go say dinner when I saying, or say, ne match, Nandi, Sabia will share Ghana 6-0. Majoji, coach, ne so called World Cup now. I see a Pam near Fafro. The question, no. Now, Mr. Media mean to me in Bezamemoka. Sabia, a boy, and I will share Ghana 5 or 6-0. Coach ne yem pam ne yem kwaya yo World Cup na say yem no amfa yem kwandi meet you
minimum
unim Okay, me the answer I'm the man say me sure say Wales they have what it takes to beat us.
Thank you.
At least so. But so almost say 60 there. And justice for Toronto, it's here for Toronto, but not just say, yeah, yasa. But what I say,
and you nipa bedu.
Yeah, bombo wow. Now, what was your coach and or a player? Because we also posting a player, we supposed to coach. Also, saw a
player.
Also, last week was saw a
player. Choose a better friend player.
Be over catch or say, or the next thing blasters expect, you know. Then I couldn't too. Bombom picture na watch out the any baby no say o kan jo say Antoine Semenyo ni on e ba jedi say the picture o say a blaster player me for the I am friend na Majid me who picture am ka say Majid Asimeru
we ni fa boy the blaster player na I am friend no say no
me who picture na me Jake Lady ka post na mu ye na me ka say Majid Asimeru the locks no any bibia who na say player papa bia onim pia baako say it's what be who bomb picture bi o ka so
asam na Chris Eka also one ne gina ba bi o jana
say o pa so bobo jana ni momo
there be minim the all can minim so onimbo
onim pia
me hu no so obobo da ba me hu na minim so onimbo
atuse bepe
e asam na Chris Eka na e me wanwa and I'm besides, what they say, now on the corner, Crana, not me besides.
Only Biabo. Only one way.
Diana, so Nimbo Cra.
I'm besides, Omo Park, so in Nimbo. On Sundays,
ne path in football, no, coaching.
Okay.
And any talent will cause him coaching, but when him pia.
Almost started as striker, he say, oh, my, or two, and I'm from a guy's a two or bench.
So started the striker, and you're versatile.
Oh, yeah,
you're versatile. Maybe you're versatile. Maybe I do. And yes, so be bought. 9 now kobo 2 how many players need to be buzzer
there be asem musara menchiro mu ye dey jom na obo 2 onza dey toda onza ase obi obi dey jam
ase papa oba me ya papa
ti anymore ontwatawo na omo ntimi nyini mfrim and as a senior na mna be gina 2 na 2 ho no so oba 9 ho na ase e pese gina ase o team obi abete ba hande obey ya ne aso be senior tranche man kurare mebo
he's very passionate with football coaching but maybe coaching I think I was very much okay with it. It's one more year we show the best of like me see your coach but I also won't the out there no lie pure penny so your coach
pure sports team we here behind the scenes I won't no one of them.
Yeah, sure.
And no you call a commentary you horwe no Champions League commentary video na me ye no we say na big gina wachi me post you be say what is the girl behind Andy na me say why Abigail Edubo ahin is why Mrs. why a member of this sports team
one of these
Facebook me name ni pakro beside
and Andy so
anti one of the crofo omoye behind this team. But we are the face of the show.
But there are a lot of
the people here behind this show.
Manager,
Kwame Mimi, no Ray.
Baku be or no. Dance in town or Wakakra, Slim Kakra, no manager.
Oh, yeah, do to two.
Oh, okay.
I do to two.
Okay, on the ice.
I was Billy.
You watching the Omdo
champion Kwame Mimi. It's also on so Arsenal.
Paki. Happy birthday to you.
The best of life.
And they say, I was going to me, I know what's up on
you Rasta Nana. Debbie Bombo me and a Rasta.
You try Rasta. Now, say even a man you try.
Remember.
Happy birthday to you, brother. Nanko Sharp, such a one fine guy, good-hearted guy, but never Baku be Rubin Aka. You wish I
boy. Manu is a good guy.
Manu do. Pesame can't see me. Manu do.
Okay. Okay, yes, you have a power. Oh, they're grinding a fancy moon in our Bible. No,
Zakwan. And for clean sound soap, no, ever just mounts and Kevin Macacho, so be a year or so, say, James, any bacteria, everyone for only very dangerous. On between how we use to clean sound soap now 99.9% Ekumwaro and said, a GC brand, if I was out to be Emma Onam for Funina, a GC brand, the Diaba, clean sound soap now be our own Sakama. Men apart Royal Guest House, Shim School Junction baby Grace Gift e ono fa no pe abu say dan ka see bi isi wo ope baby abeda wo so bejo security wonsem unya problem and can you see 24 hours and so flow 24 hours o full DSTV access yes serve come up yes sounds shuttle up so frame near far from baby obi a ofre e be ba be fa 0543 55666 0543 55666 na yenemu enkasa medima for ba clinic Dr. Time da so ne ho and I ko se wutimi a hye no so am say ready enye yare adokoro wa cha kire wa man so yo ho enye yi o pese utu wa na mo na onya wasomdwe a ko atwuma gugu ne ko sia Dr. Time da so fabre ento yare ne so from 0244 774282 0244 na nkasa Kenny Rose internet solution akacho se omo na upe internet connectivity say efie eye office eye obi a hotel hostel baby a be internet connectivity no eye Kenny Rose internet solution friend 0208 282810 0208 no connect to emfa wontum kamapa na the other birthdays no ma enye emfa to aso nyenkwere ne miankasa me boss Dr. Collins Amwa the big quiz and Dr. Collins Amwa the CEO of AG Group of Companies and Dr. Collins Amwa the birthday to Yenweshe the big quiz a happy birthday today. She said Manchester United ama wasanso apebo kakra because botin eni so na nse kra botin eni so na nse kra na ne United confirm Chelsea sa akwaje club work abrenka chairman eji kuno na chairman eji kuno by say the Michael Carrick be sure boss is say Michael Carrick ebe ma wani ebe sa age football no ti boss happy birthday to you nyankopon shiraw where the other picture now only kuta time achabo J swag awards no the coach chairman no big quiz Dr. Collins Amwa happy birthday to you boss Yankopon shiraw ye pa sanso na ye ko yanim no happy birthday sonko eko ede ama adi do not friend wonder boy when you 2 years and oko school ewo Jewels Academy International ewo Boaman na ifrene parents and afie ne offer and no see wish adi a happy birthday today happy 2 years anniversary to you enjoy your birthday today adi afei ye ko yanim no we say yemfa happy birthday emfa Mr. Michael Affle en Sweden awodane na ifri cheba for eno see yem wish Mr. Michael Affle and so a happy birthday to Mr. Michael. Happy birthday to you, may God bless you. I say happy birthday to Lorien Asada Minta Affle. Lorien and your birthday na ne papa Mr. Joseph Affle Jr. and we say young wishing the bay a happy birthday and Manunti Lorien. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. Have a wonderful birthday today. Happy birthday to Mrs. Phyllis Biney and the CEO of Phyllis B Bakery. And Mrs. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. Have a wonderful one today. And finally, Kodiama Comfort Usu, a student Easted Human Resource Management level 300 and our the comfort be answered them say or your connect comfort happy birthday to you Nyankopon shirapa. Well abuja for yam fancy wa ha na yen sorry so Nyankopon ya adma ochena ye besa beto aso na dia ka bia no enso dia ba mamenchia Ken of Gracious Geomat Media ewo asafo Ken we show se bibia kama wo Ken ye di me bet Arsenal G League ye di me bet one kan chem say check Hamilton obeto bia ma me o have a friend say Champions League na Arsenal you show say me di bet me was kan bi na ni tua me ka no uni me na tua right us for fancy na kopo ya do ochina ye no be hia yakra mu nyina